What's up guys, this is Ray and today I'll be talking about the 2019 Japanese live-action adaptation of the anime and manga of the same name, School Life, directed by Shibata Issei. And this live-action stars, let me read right here, there's Abe Nanami, Nagatsuki Midori, Majima Wakana, Kiyohara Rio, and Ono no Noka. And I don't think I've seen any other movies by these actresses, and I think out of all the cast, the 4 lead characters are members of J-pop idol bands, so I think for the most part this is either their first or second film in their filmographies. But before I dive into this review, if you guys are new to Eiga-Man, I upload reviews and discussions of Japanese movies every chance that I get, so if you're new to the channel and you dig the content, feel free to check out other videos featured here and also by subscribing. So let's talk about the movie, the story of School Life. Well, first of all, I want to talk about the title. I know everyone calls it School Life. I honestly think it's called School Live because the Japanese name is called Gakko Gurashi, which literally means school and live. So I'm just going to call it School Life because that's what the internet calls it, but I honestly think it's called School Live. But it's about these 4 high school girls. Their names are Kurumi, there's Yuki, and there's Yuri, who everyone calls Risan, and there's Miki, who everyone calls Mikun. And you have their teacher, Miss Sakura, who everyone calls Megune. Anyways, they are the sole survivors of a zombie attack, of a zombie apocalypse that befalls their school. One day they're just enjoying their regular everyday high school life, like 3 of the 4 characters at least, they belong to like an agriculture club, and then suddenly their school, like just zombies started running around their school, and basically all the friends and their classmates are just done. So to kind of keep spirits high, they decide to form a new club. Call it the Living at School Club, where they basically live at school. They do all their daily life is going to be at school, and basically that's where they have to stay. But they have to be careful because whenever they travel the halls of their school, they have to defend themselves against zombies. So that's the gist of the story. That's how it all starts. And I haven't seen the anime or read the manga, but it looked like the anime was pretty popular. When it comes to recent anime, I don't really watch, but I do like to watch the live actions just to see how much they can butcher them. That being said, when it comes to the positives of School Live, the performances were okay. You can see the number of movies these girls have performed. This is either the first or second movie. I think for the most part, it's the first. They're J-pop idols. They were probably recruited because they were cheap to cast. And for their first performances, they were okay. I don't want to say that they're bad, but they did put in a lot of effort to bring these anime characters to life. I just seen a little bit of what the anime was about, just doing a quick Google and YouTube search, and I see what they were trying to do when trying to bring these anime characters to life. Of course, as it goes, just a lot of things don't translate 100% over, but I think for the most part, the girls gave a good effort. And I do like the shifting tones. You start off with the more, it bounces back and forth, and it starts off in a more lighthearted, kind of slice of life kind of tone, and then it goes dark, and it likes to bounce back and forth. Whenever it's like a slice of life kind of theme, the music is very appropriate for the situation, and then when it's full-on zombie apocalypse mode, the mood shifts with the music, the lighting, and everything. So I think they did a decent job with that. But when it comes to the negatives of School Life, I think for the most part, this movie isn't that great. You can tell it was really low budget by just the quality of the film, quality of lighting, just the girls they chose, and the quality of the sets, the quality of the makeup. You can tell that not a whole lot of budget was put behind this movie. And like I said earlier, there are just a lot of things that they try to bring in from the anime that don't really translate into live action, and I think a lot of it are like different features of the character design, or even like different personality traits that these girls carry over. In the context of a live action movie, it just seems kind of weird and kind of awkward. And because these girls are still, they're not that experienced when it comes to performing, a lot of it just seems like halfway done. Like they don't go all the way. They try to do it. You can see that it was there's a foundation there, but they didn't commit 100% to it. And because of that, a lot of the performances, especially when it comes to portraying very cutesy, kawaii, anime girlish types of things, it comes off as just halfway done in this live action setting. But overall, I'd give this movie more negatives than positives, just because it does feel very low budget. I'm not sure if it was 100% trying to cater to the fan base genuinely or just be a cheap cash grab. It felt more like a cheap cash grab. I thought there was a foundation there. Like the characters were interesting, and if only they built them up more throughout the movie. But I think the way the characters were, their archetypes and all, like they had a foundation there, but I thought they just didn't deliver all the way with it. And so overall, I think if you guys are fans of cheap, low budget, yet fun horror movies, then this movie marks off a lot of check boxes. You know, I think this is a movie that you can still have a lot of fun with if you're not looking for anything like high quality or more in depth. You're just looking for something fun, low budget, cheap, and almost, I don't know, indie feeling, then this movie could deliver. But if you're looking, you know, I'm not sure how well this lives up to the anime and manga. If you guys have seen the movie and you guys are fans of the anime, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Because honestly, like, it seems like there was a lot of love for the anime, but after watching this movie, I don't think this lives up to that kind of love. Like, I think even as a zombie movie, this movie is pretty formulaic. I think the only thing that really sets it apart from a typical zombie movie are the fact that it stars high school girls who are just trying to get by in school. And even, you know, they try to mix it up a little bit. Like, one of the characters, she has delusions that because of how traumatic the experience is of the zombie apocalypse, that, you know, she just imagines that everything is just going fine and normal in their everyday school life. Like, all her friends who are dead, she has delusions that they're still alive and she's still interacting with them. So that was like the most interesting part. She was the most interesting character. You know, that was the most interesting part of the characters here. But yeah, other than that, I think it's pretty formulaic when it comes to zombie movies, you know, which can be good or bad depending on the type of zombie fan you are. But anyways, yes, those are my thoughts on School Life. What did you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all the social media channels. And by all means, if you really dig the content, feel free to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, you can check out my Patreon page, which you can find in the description area below. And yeah, that's about it for me, guys. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And of course, thank you so much to all my patrons over at Patreon for supporting me and this channel and in anything and everything that I do. Hope to catch you all again in the next video. Take it easy.